How are you? Oh. Ninja Snipez. Hello. Yuda's Healing Smile. Hello. How is everyone doing on this fine Tuesday evening? I'm hoping Tuesday, I'm aiming to make Tuesday the regular live stream night. I think it's the best night of the week. I've been hopping around so much to different nights of the week because of different things I've scheduled. And of course, I obviously will probably at some points have to reschedule because my routine is never completely solidified. So yeah. Nomadic Fanatic, how are you doing, buddy? Panama Red, thank you for the super chat. Flying to Cedar Point this weekend. Thanks for the Snake River preview. What's my favorite coaster there? I haven't rode a lot of the coasters. By the way, I'm catching some flack from people for not riding the roller coasters. The reason I don't roller coasters at the Cedar Fair parks is because they don't let you. They don't want you having a camera. I tried using my GoPro when I was there once, and they said no GoPros on the roller coaster. So that's why I don't film on the roller coaster. If you notice, if you go to the parks that do allow you to film, I do ride the roller coasters. Doesn't mean I can't go. Yeah, but I don't like roller coasters. So why would I ride on a roller coaster if I can't film it? And I don't even like it. Secretly film. Yeah, I don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned from the park. That's why I don't secretly film anything. Nomadic Fanatic, no cameras allowed. Disney's unit. Yeah, Disney, as Nomadic Fanatic pointed out, Disney actually has the most relaxed camera policy. They'll let you have a camera on any ride. Any ride. I can't think of... I've never tried to film the Rock and Roller Coaster, but yeah, I think if you got it secured somehow. Because the reason to have these rules is because people are irresponsible and they pull their phones out on roller coasters and then they lose their phones. It is dangerous to ride. Nomadic Fanatic says, you call ahead and ask if cameras are allowed before going places. I only do that if I anticipate it being a problem. Like a lot of times, sometimes you'll look and see, and there'll be a lot of pictures online. It's like, okay, I'll go check the rules on the website, and in most places, a lot of places have different policies, but yeah, I mean, I do. If they see they have restrictions, and a lot of places that they'll say no filming on their websites, I'll contact them and they'll actually allow it. The nuclear, the Atomic Testing Museum said, no pictures, no camera. I messaged them, explained what I did, asked if they'd be interested, and they were interested. They just had a few rules they wanted me to follow, but other than that, the Ark that I filmed at, sometimes they're a little weird about filming, but I actually asked and they gave me a media pass. Jim Folke, thank you so much. I've never done this before, but I love your blog. Well, thank you so much. Incredibly generous super chat there. $100 super chat. Yeah, I just try to play it by ear. Lydia Perry, thank you for the super chat. This is 2:09 a.m. for me right now, London, UK time zone. Thank you. Someone asked if Adam got banned from Disney for filming. Yeah, it's filming behind the scenes. That's what you're not allowed to do. It's more about trespassing than filming. Panel Red said, I've noticed you become braver with coasters. Maybe a little bit. You know, I do ride them sometimes. People act like I never ride roller coasters, but I ride them all the time. Right, I rode the roller coasters at Lagoon, at Busch Gardens, because they all let me film. At Waldemere, I filmed. Ever think about going back to Knoebels? Yeah, stay tuned. You know, I've been filming like crazy. The past week and a half, I was on the road, and I filmed a lot on that in that week and a half. Doing a lot of amusement parks, a lot of you know, piers, Piers, and hoping that I think you guys are really going to enjoy some of the stuff I'm coming up with. Scott Felton, thank you for the super chat. A little thumbs up with the fox. Mr. Six Flags, I almost got hit twice with people were filming on rides at Six Flags. I think, you know, I think it's fair to say that if you want to film, you need, you know, a strap or something affixed to your body. I think it's fair to say no handheld cameras on roller coasters. Thomas Sarin says that you went to Kennywood. I love Kennywood. Kennywood's one of my Ryan says, so you would really never go in the slingshot. I don't think I'd be able to handle the a slingshot. I've never been on one. The idea makes me sick. White Paper Cat, thank you for the super chat. Nomadic Fennec, yes, must have strap on to ride. Hey, Christopher Lucas, how are you doing, buddy? So that's pretty much my rule with roller coasters is if they'll let me ride them, I'll film. But Cedar Fair will not let you film on roller coasters, and I think Six Flags is weird about it. Esteban says, do you have people help you with your video editing? No, this is a one-man show. The only other person that's helped me like with the actual videos on this channel is Creaties. He made the intro and he makes the thumbnails, but everything else is me. A one-man show. Do the filming, do the editing. Heavenly Star said, I've ever lost a camera or phone while filming on a coaster. No, but I lost my wallet once. I lost my wallet on Blazing Fury at Dollywood, but they actually found it for me, and I think they mailed it back. They were like really nice about it. Should go to Mackinac City or Mackinac Island. I've been to both. When can we expect a new Wax Museum video? Actually, I think there'll be a new Wax Museum video, not tomorrow, but the next day. There will be a Wax Museum video. Nomadic Nexus, who does my hair? Yeah, my hair and makeup. I travel with a hair and makeup lady. She has wardrobe as well. I also have a guy that walks around holding an umbrella over my head. Laura Vanberg, thank you for the super chat. Could you please say hello? My daughter Kayla, please. We love your videos. Absolutely. A big hello goes out to Kayla. Nick Zenda, thank you for the super chat. Kyle says, when are you coming to Indiana Beach? I do want to come to Indiana Beach this year. I peeked at some videos of some other people that uploaded. It looks like they had actually fixed some of the animatronics, which I was really happy about. That's one of the things that I was really hoping that they would. I know there's probably a lot of work that needs to go into Indiana Beach, but I really wanted to see the the animatronics get some work. So it looks like they're fixing it up. I mean, it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but looks like they've done some work, and I'm hopefully can report back to you guys. Any plans for 4th of July? I have some plans for 4th of July. I don't know if they're necessarily filming plans, but Dad Joke Game Show says the Hall of Presidents closed. I think the Hall of Presidents is still closed. They gotta Biden it up, but it takes a while to make a Biden. WDS is what kind of wrestling stuff do you have in the bunker? I have my personal championship belt there. I've given it to Joe Dirt. I've crowned him the new Carpetbagger YouTube champion. My bunker collection is looking amazing. And actually, I wanted to show you guys something since we're here. Okay, well, actually, I can show you here. I've installed some new lights in the cabinet of curiosities. You can actually see their motion detecting lights, motion sensor lights. So I think the lighting situation in here looks much better. You can see some of the oddities in there. Got multiple Fiji mermaids. It's still still got a lot of work to go. I gotta fill this sucker up. Gotta get some more oddities. There's the mummified possum down there. So yeah, got some. Thought it was looking. I just want to show you guys. Thought it was looking nicer. Oh, hey Joe. What he's wearing is screen use? No, that's Paul, who made it, does have screen used clothes for some of his figures, but that's not screen used there. I think he had the Christopher Walken screen used clothes from Joe Dirt. What is the red machine to my right? Are you talking about this right here? That's a fish tank. It's a old video poker machine transformed into a fish tank. You can see the fish. They enjoy swimming. Oh, there we got Dirty Joe. Got my gremlin here in the theater seat. Hey, John from Exploration Unknown. Pneumatic Fanatic says, love the reuse of the arcade cabinet. Well, thank you, buddy. I wish I could, claim that I built that, but it was actually a present. My wife and daughter got that for me. Do the fish really love you? Well, they know when they love being fed fish food. They like that. Yeah, those theater seats are from Ruby Cinemas in Franklin, North Carolina. Town I used to live in. Still got gum stuck to. Ever been to Hollow Weekends? Yeah, I don't know. Like theme park haunts are really cool, but some of them don't allow filming, and sometimes it's not really clear until you get there, and you try to check ahead of time. It's sometimes hard to get a hold of someone. So I really want to get out to Southern California for Halloween. That's kind of my low-key goal, but what is my favorite roller coaster? I don't know. It depends on your definition of roller coaster. If Blazing Fury counts as a roller coaster, then maybe that. What happened to drone? I still have the drone. I just haven't used it a lot. So the videos I've been making haven't really fit with the drone use. Have I ever been on a roller coaster that went upside down? I've been on a lot of roller coasters that went upside down. Blocky Gamers says, would you ever buy a hidden camera for those places that don't allow filming? I have a hidden camera. I have a pair of sunglasses that can record, but I don't know. I don't like film. At one point in this channel, I was a little more fast and loose about just sneaking, but I don't know. You know, you want to follow the rules, you know, when you're in someone else's house. At this point, if they don't want me filming, I just won't come, you know? That's how it is. Those bumper stickers tacked on or sticked on. Some of them are stuck. Some of them won't stick. Some of them lose their stickiness and have to be re-stickened. Big Guy Sports Collector. So to be fair, does not allow filming on thrill rides. Some of the small rides like antique cars and such allow them to not record on rides at Cedar Fair. They'll ban you for life. Yeah, so I didn't do it on any of the roller coasters. But like I went on the antique cars. I know at Kings Island, lady said I couldn't have the camera in my hand. I asked her if I could just. I went like this. She said, "Can you secure that somehow?" So I took it and I stuck it in my shirt like this. And I'm like, "Is that all right?" She's like, "Yep, that's fine." XR Coon, thank you for the super chat. It says, have you been to the Mega Mart from Meow Wolf? I have. You can check out the video on this channel. Lynn Migdale says, do you think the art installations taking over big box stores are making money? It looks like an expensive endeavor. Yeah, I'm not sure the economics of it. I know Meow Wolf appears to be thriving. I mean, they're, building new locations. I don't know the slightly smaller outfits like Otherworld or Seismic in Houston. I don't know. I don't know how well they're doing. People asking if I do meet and greets. I want to do one. I want to do it now that the pandemic is pretty much over. I just don't have a good location to do one. I'm willing to bounce ideas. I used to just do them like meet me by the fountain or something like that. I'm just afraid. I don't know how many people will show up. That's the thing. So I don't want to just do a spontaneous thing. I would rather have a more official meetup. And I just don't. I would love to do it in the Pigeon Forge area because I feel like that's, Dennis Scanlon. Yes, I did hear about the we're going to build the new Buc-ee's, world's largest convenience store in Sevierville. Esteban, I have Carpetbagger Circus Spectacular postcards in the Etsy shop. Ryan, I could do it at Patriot Park. Again, I don't know. I would like to have like a place where I could like sit down and meet people. It's just really like chaotic to kind of do it in a place like that just because it's just a crowd of people. There's no organization or anything. So I just like to do it in a little more controlled environment, if that makes sense. Ryan Searle said I'm working on a Moldorama documentary. That's cool. Yeah, shoot me an email. Ringmaster Mark asks, is going to be anywhere theme parks? Yes, this last road trip that I've been doing, a lot of focus on theme parks, on amusement parks. So stay tuned because there's a lot more coming down the pike. Meet up at the Elvis Museum in Cherokee. Yeah, I don't think there's enough room for any sort of meet up there. Do I ever do videos that go out the next day? Sometimes. Just right now. Ryan says, good news. You can still get the Jaws Moldorama at Universal Orlando. They're at the Universal Legacy Store. I swear, somebody, if someone in the Florida area wants to grab one of those for me, I'll pay you back. I do want a Jaws Moldorama. I don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to get back down there. I'm afraid that by the time I get back down there, they're not going to have it anymore. The Kennedy says, I have agoraphobia and your vlogs mean a lot to me. Well, thank you. You know, I do, you know, I love promoting these places and love, you know, when people are able to get ideas from my videos, but I also love that, that people, you know, that aren't able to travel for whatever reason can enjoy things from my videos. If you ever Moldorama at Universal, I go regularly. If you let me know, give me a PO box, I'll send it to you. Awesome. Shoot me an email, and then I'll give you an address, and I'll pay you back. I don't, you know, I'm not asking for handouts. I just want a Jaws Moldorama. I'll pay for it. Have I done videos at Myrtle Beach? I have. Been to Myrtle Beach several times. Tommy Travels, thank you for the super chat. I saw your plush toy hanging with the toys at Hillbilly Gardens. Very cool. Well, thank you for the super chat. And yes, I have one of the Carpetbagger dolls at the Toy Museum in Apple Valley Hillbilly Gardens in Culver City, Kentucky. Who's my favorite person to travel with? Asked Austin Nolan. Joe Dirt. Mo Parr says, thinking about visiting Lake George, New York. Yeah, Lake George is really cool. They have the Frankenstein's Castle Wax Museum, which is awesome. They have what's the name? I have the Magic Forest. Magic Forest is a little amusement park there, but they've been like changing it around. The Magic Forest, they changed it around. Been getting rid of a lot of figures, getting rid of a lot of what gives it character, which is sad. I don't know why they're doing that. Kevin Williams, thank you for the super chat. Says, did you see Dollywood is going to have lighted mini domes with fireworks? Also, check out Warbirds in Sevierville near airport. I heard about the drone show. I'm gonna try to get back over there and See if it's cool. Bobby Davenport's hello again. It was fun to meet you in Ocean City at the haunted house. Thank you. I was, I ran into probably on this trip. I went to a bunch of amusement parks, bunch of piers, and probably about everyone I went to, someone recognized me, which was crazy, and it really means a lot. I really appreciate that people care enough to watch my videos, that people care enough to stop and tell me in person that they like my videos. It's really awesome. What is it like being recognized in public? It's different. Not something I ever thought would happen to me in my life. Never use Joe Dirt. Actually, Joe Dirt can't. So we actually use him to drive in the carpool lanes. He doesn't move to a sitting position. He's got like a solid body, so he can only lay down. Jason Missions, this is great when a viewer says hi to you on film, like the actor in the most recent upload. Yeah, one of the operators on Snake River Expedition recognized me, and that was cool. What's really funny is when like the monsters recognize me. That Crawford says, who do you think actually won Batman versus Superman? Who was that? Was it? Who was the one that was like Martha? Someone was gonna kill. Was it Batman that had Superman on the ground when the stupid Martha thing happened? Oh wow, another very generous super chat from Slimy Green Creep Machine. Thank you, Slimy Green Creep Machine, for the generous super chat. So I guess Batman had the upper hand then, and that was, oh man, that movie. I did not think that movie was good. I think they tried to do too much other stuff. Like, they should have given Affleck Batman his own movie before that. They rushed it. The Marvel didn't make the Avengers until all the characters were already established, but DC was really rushed into making the Justice League. Carrie S., thank you for the super chat. Says #1 fan. Well, it's greatly appreciated. Hello, Melissa Winstead. How are you doing? Lynn Big Deal says Boneville is like an amazing dark ride with no darkness. The train really doesn't move. I don't know why the train moves so fast. If it did like a slow crawl through Boneville, I mean, so there's so much going on in Boneville. Tommy Travels, thank you for the super chat. Says the slingshot ride looked horrifying, and Orlando's going to have an even bigger one. Orlando's, yeah, they've been obsessed with making the biggest, scariest rides there. They made that horrifying swing. That's redundant. But there's what is it? The Star Screamer, I think they call it. It's just like a big old carnival swing that goes like 1,000,000 miles up in the air. I don't like it. I mean, I can do like the swings that are like lower to ground level. You know, the big ones that are like those are okay, but like the ones that like extend like on a tower, that's no go for me. Thomas Tomlinson, thank you for the super chat. Says, how and when did Joe Dirt win that title on his waist? He pinned me for it. I had a little wrestling match with Joe Dirt. I do think like the Cedar Point train like moves like faster than an average like theme park train. It like hauls. Almost feels like Boneville was meant for a slower moving train. Or maybe it's just to make you ride the train over and over again. The swing rides, they sketch me out because it's literally just a couple chains. I mean, chains can break, I think. Alex Mattis says his Flying Turns roller coaster open. No, it's not open yet. It's staffing issues. It takes like 8 people to operate just a one ride, so they don't have that. This is pretty much like a industry-wide problem. The theme parks are all understaffed right now. Coco Man says hashtag slow Boneville. Jason Michigan says slow mode Bonesville was a bit creepier than the supersonic. That actually, Gia, thank you for the super chat. Says I'm going to Universal in August. Come with. I want to get back down to Universal, but yeah, it's funny that like it has a really creepy noise in the background when I slow down Boneville, but it's like that's just the sound. It's interesting because that's the sound of the train. I didn't add anything to it. It's just the sound of the train slowed down, and it does sound really creepy. Baked with Love says, when are you coming back to Erie, Pennsylvania, Waldomere? Stay tuned. Stay tuned to this channel. Jennifer E says Cedar Point's paying $20 an hour plus a sign-on bonus. Yeah, the theme parks are paying a lot of money right now. Someone said it was like that. It's almost like a over. It's like a three times increase of what they were paying people last year. They're paying people like $10 an hour and no more than less than that. I think it was like $8 or $9 an hour, and so it's over double. Zachary Sherrill says you can check out Lake Hickory Haunts this year for Halloween, just east of you on I-40. Best haunted. I will. A lot of times with the haunted houses, it's just a matter of will they allow me to film. Mattel is going to build a theme park in Glendale, Arizona. I did not know that. Huh. Any plans on seeing Indiana? I do plan on going to Indiana Beach this year. Jonathan Fiducia says, it just the roller coasters and not let you film on dark rides. My understanding is the roller coasters that you're not allowed to film on. If I could have one arcade machine for the bunker, what would be? Oh, that's tough. One arcade machine. I don't know, maybe like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I like games too, like beat 'em up games like The Simpsons or Final Fight, but I think like a fighting game would have more replay value. Lynn Maydale said, have you considered the state fair circuit? Yes, I do want to do a series where I visit every single state fair, but I got a long way to go on that. It's tricky. Most valuable thing in the bunker? I think probably Joe. I don't know. It's hard to put a price. Golden Axe, Loki Way, that's a good one. Evan Chorn, thank you for the super chat. Mortal Kombat's good. Yeah, it might be fun to have one of the Mortal Kombat 3. What is it? The Mortal Kombat 3 with the is it Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, I think. Michigan State Fair sold the fairgrounds to Amazon. I see Chills' Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Yeah, there's so many different versions. So many different versions of Street Fighter 2. It was like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 The New Challengers. It's the origins of my username. I did a video on it. I recommend checking out that video. Jinx the Killer 67. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Thank you for the super chat. I'm keeping well. Hopefully you are as well. Now, I have filmed, like someone says, at the Kentucky State Fair ranks to Kentucky Kingdom. I have filmed at the Kentucky State Fair. But I think it would be really fun to cover some of the different state fairs. I hope you guys would enjoy that. Where do I plan on visiting next? Well, right now, I filmed a lot on this current road trip. We're seeing some of the theme parks in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland. to go to Renaissance fairs. Sorry, I don't know where that yawn came from. I did a Renaissance fair. I did North Carolina Renaissance fair. I'm definitely willing to do Renaissance fairs. They look fun. North Carolina Renaissance fair is pretty good. I don't know what other states have good Renaissance fairs. Jinx the Killer says, I still remember when I sent you tons of money on one of your lives. Yes, I remember that too, Jinx. Thank you. Stifle Voices, do you think you're repetitious in your content? No, judging by the views are going up, not down. So I don't know. I mean, you could complain that my videos are repetitive or that they're similar, but people seem to still be enjoying them, and my videos now are getting more views than they ever have before. So I don't know if it seems to be working right now. Maybe sometime people will get sick of it. I don't know. Who in here thinks that my content's getting repetitive and boring? Ryan Note also says, who ended up becoming the Supreme Wrestling World Champion in the Battle Royal? There was no winner. Cash Jackson and Eric Draven went over the top rope at the exact same time. And so as of, I don't know if they've settled the issues yet, but as of that night, there was no champion crowned. I mean, I try my best. I try my best to show interesting things. I show things that are interesting to me. I understand that's not everyone's thing, but there's a lot of vloggers out there. There's a lot of people making videos. So, you don't find it interesting here, check out another channel. Maybe they'll be more interesting. This is fairly, I think, this is fairly niche content that I create. But, people seem to... Ryan, yeah, so similar to Brett and Lex. Revo says the old building at the beginning of the Otherworld video was a, what was it, hometown buffet. I wasn't sure what restaurant it is, but yeah. Zena Girl, thank you for the super chat. I haven't super chatted in a while. Hey, Jacob. Well, hey, Zena Girl, thank you. It's appreciated, as always. And Lee Frederick says, did I go to Dutch Wonderland? Maybe. I'll go to some of the same places, but like, it's usually within like a couple years apart. So it's not like I'm, going the same place every day, I try to mix it up. I try to keep it interesting. yeah, we check in. You know, I like to go back and check in on some of the favorite locations. You know, the Ripley's, a lot of times they change things or add things up, or they just have so much stuff that it's something that's easy to show different things. But yeah, and plus I think I can, you know, plus I think I'm getting better at making videos. So some of the early ones I did places, but the videos are just dog crap. So might as well just redo them. Lynn Migdale, thank you for the super chat. Do you think any of the Christus garden figures will end up at Bible Walk? Now, from what I understand, the Crisis Gardens figures that were in Orlando, they were all spread to the wind, from what I understand, sold off separately, auctioned off. They had one of them, Terry Evanswood had one in his Magic Mansion. Carlos, the choice is when you go to theme parks, you call ahead. No, you know, I don't. I kind of like to experience things as, you know, just a guest. I don't need them to like give me free tickets or treat me special. I don't know. You know, I know some people, some different vloggers will call ahead and ask that, and that's fine. But I don't know. The abandoned yard still needs an update. It was burned down in the last video. Laura Ryan, do you think Otherworld was like Meow Wolf? Yeah, I mean, there's kind of the same vein. It's, you know, an immersive art installation, but they're different. They have differences, and I love seeing more immersive art installations because, you know, they're. It's really great to see how different artists, you know, how they fill a space. Whatever. Visit Rosie the Great White Shark in Australia. She's a shark? I mean, does she live in the ocean? RJ Alvarez, when you're going down to Jackson, New Jersey, try the New Jersey. I don't know where Jackson, New Jersey. What's in Jackson, New Jersey? Is that Six Flags? Didn't Christ and the Smoky figure go to biblical times? Yes, they did. Stumpy says unsubscribed. I went to Scarowinds one year and they wouldn't allow filming in the haunts, which was a bummer. Oh, you're talking about the great white shark that's like abandoned and it's like sitting in like it's like a pickled great white shark that's like stuck in a tank and it's abandoned. Yeah, that's cool. Just forgot. I'm gonna plug my phone in so it charges while we're streaming. Have I ever been to the Merry-Go-Round Museum in Sandusky? No, I wasn't aware of that. I did not know. I might have gone if I had known about that. Nathan Frensley says, Carpetbagger, we need you at Guntown Mountain for new videos. opening the mountain back up in a few weeks. I'd love to have you special guest. Absolutely. Shoot me an email. I love Guntown Mountain. Marlene Stat says, when you come to Southwest Kansas, such as Liberal, Dodge City, such, I do want to explore Kansas more. Dennis Reader says, Jacob, I think your best work is when your videos are spontaneous rather than cookie cutter stuff. Well, what do you consider, just out of curiosity, what do you consider spontaneous and what is cookie cutter when it comes to my videos? When I go to the Island of the Dolls in Mexico City, maybe someday we can tour Mexico. Andrew asks, how do I decide where to travel? I mean, usually it's just go to places that interest me. Retro Gamers, what's your weekly travel schedule like? It's not the same every week. I mean, sometimes I'm at home. Andrea Price is going to send you the Motorama. I sent the email. Is Jacob the Carpetbagger Gmail valid? Yes, that's correct. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for the super chat. Jack Vegetable says, I'm so curious if the it old version of your Enchanted Forest is a month. Okay. I think that's Enchanted Forest. I think I have that on my radar. My back, I appear to be having some technical difficulties. Can you guys see me, hear me? Hello? Am I here? Am I back? Just having some issues. Is it lag-alicious? Hate lag. I'm sorry, I don't know where lag comes from. I don't know who invented lag. I don't know why it rhymes with leg. Okay, we're back. Are we all good? Coming in clear. Okay. Amy James, what is the most common reason attractions don't want filming? I don't understand exactly the motivation. I think that some of them feel like if you show everything there, then people won't come. But I actually find that I think it's the opposite. I think people, when you get that exposure online, I think it actually helps your business. I think most attractions agree with what I'm saying, and that's why most attractions do allow filming. So we lagging again? I'm going to throw this phone against the wall. I'll be at MHC this weekend. What is MHC? MHC. What's the first amusement park I ever went to? Maybe Disney World? I went to Disney World in first grade. I may have actually been to Indiana Beach, but I think I went to Indiana Beach, but I'm so young that I don't remember, if that makes sense. Crystal Wallace says, can me and my son Christian get a shout out? He's sick and we love your video. Absolutely. Shout out to Crystal and Christian. Mr. Meister, what are your thoughts on the pirate animatronic at Volo? Yeah, it's awesome. Volo has some awesome animatronics. Oh, Volo Auto Museum, but, you know, it's really a lot more than that. Steve Soggs, you got to go to Field of Screams in Pennsylvania. I've heard of Field of Screams. I know it's considered one of the best haunted houses in the country. So I can frame this a little better. There we go. Champion Chances, you still film your videos with the G7X? Yes, I doodly do. Have been to Mall of America. Lynn, yes. Playland and Rye, New York is on my radar. There's a lot of theme parks in that Northeast area that I still want to check out. No name. Thank you for the super chat. Do you do any roller coasters at Cedar Point? No, they don't allow filming on the roller coasters, so I passed them up. If they let me film, I would do it, but Jack Festivals, yes, I have been to Camden Park in West Virginia. Lynn McDeal says Trippers Haunted House is amazing, but I do prefer the Rehoboth one. Yes, they're both amazing. The Rehoboth one, though, it is special. They have a very interesting ride vehicle. It's like a hanging car, kind of like the Peter Pan ride from Disney. So yeah, they're both very special rides. Love them both. Actually, about Savannah, Georgia. Check out Prohibition Museum. The Grave Face Museum is pretty amazing. But it's got some adult stuff in it. And yeah, the city itself is just beautiful. Just walk around in Savannah. Paul Graham says, I wish there was more things to do in Arkansas. Can't think of anything to tell you to visit. There's some good things in Arkansas. There's the Hot Springs, Arkansas has some great attractions. Yeah, I've been seeing this Van Gogh exhibit. It seems to be coming to everywhere. Patrick Nolan says, I saw a dent in the your car during the Bucky's. I don't know where that. I forget where that dent came from. Probably me running into something. Jason Weaver asked about Everglades recommendations. Just make sure you stop someplace, take a riverboat ride, watch some alligator wrestling if it's available. It's harder and harder to find alligator wrestling. Jim Trospers, as a kid, there was a theme park called Magic World in Pigeon Forge, also a World of Unexplained, and the Xanadu House. Now, I never did those in Gatlinburg, but I did visit the Xanadu House in Wisconsin Dells when I was a kid. Phil Ars is the NASCAR parks on Pigeon Forge. Yeah, I've never been there. They have some go karts and a little roller coaster. Brandino Heat says House on the Rock update video. Yes, I do want to get up there and do. I feel like it's been too long since I've been to House on the Rock. So I definitely want to take you guys on another trip. They actually do a Halloween event at House on the Rock, which that sounds really fun. Or they turn the third leg of they apparently have scare actors in the third leg of House on the Rock on Halloween, which sounds amazing. I've not been to the Ripley's Haunted Adventure in Myrtle Beach. I need to do that one. You got to get permission first to do the Ripley's Haunted Attractions, but so far they let me do all the ones I've asked they let me do. Ever stayed at a haunted hotel, and I stayed at the Low Motel. Did we get the blueberry Smurfberry ice cream in Kings Island? No, I didn't know that like the blue ice cream was a thing there. Phil R says, "Do you get turned down a lot of attractions not letting you film?" Um, a lot of attractions are open to it. The ones that don't normally allow filming are sometimes open to it. Um, Amusement parks, like it's really hard to get someone to pay attention to you. Like it's hard. Try like I don't know. It's been a few years, but at one point I did try to contact the people at Cedar Fair to see if I could film on the ride. And I just got either no answer or no, and like not even a nice no. So I don't know. Jack Fetchwell says when Dale Earnhardt died, a big part of NASCAR died as well. So did the popularity of the sport go down after he died? Was that just like kind of traumatic for people? Jim Trosfer says, do any of the attractions recognize you from your channel, and does that help with filming? Yeah, sometimes it does. I mean, sometimes I have. I mean, I'll admit that I have been allowed to film places that I may not have otherwise been because someone was, someone liked my channel. Crystal Wallace says, is the old Warrior Motel still standing near Cherokee? Haven't been in the mountains in years. You stay there as a kid. I went there, right before the pandemic, and it was still standing. They had the part of the hotel been turned into like a thrift shop. Amy James says there's a lot of regulations after Dale Earnhardt passed. I know, yeah, I know they changed. Didn't they change? Because I went to the NASCAR museum. I don't really watch NASCAR, but I've been to the NASCAR museum, and I went with a friend that was very familiar with NASCAR. And apparently, like, they almost started building, like, they started adding, like, basically, like, giant car seats to NASCARs after Dale Earnhardt died. Like, these big devices inside the car that, like, protect the driver. I don't see how that's a negative thing, though. It's better to have them be safer, I think. Tabitha Creamer says your biggest fan is 5-year-old Bryson. He is watching you with me now. Well, hello, Bryson. Favorite thing out in the bunker? I love all this stuff. Wit Corpse says, have you ever come across a Smurf from Kings Island? Smurfs? Oh, I wish I could. I remember riding that. Highest watch video is still Abandoned Funtown Mountain. It has about 3 million views, which is pretty cool. It's a lot of people if you think about it. Amy James says, love the themed hillbilly room. Please do more. I will. I just gotta find more reasons to be in Florence, Kentucky. Someone asked about Evermore. I've been to Evermore. Evermore in Utah. Amy James says Funtown is how they found my channel. Well, thank you. Odemont Zero says, "You ever get around to watching a James Bond movie?" No, no, I haven't. Are they good? There's a lot of them. Are any of them good? Jeff Guido says, "Love the slow mo videos." People, I'm so happy people liked the slow motion video of Boneville. Artie Wolf asked about the Museum of Death. I've been to both of them. Lee Mendoza says, "Can't wait for you to post more Halloween content in the fall." Yes. Gonna be haunt season before we know it. Goldfinger's a good one to start out with. Goldfinger. He plans to visit the 90s experience at Oakland, California. What's that? Not heard of that. The Brownstein asks about when Otherworld is going to be open. It's a year-round attraction. Just I think they close 1 or 2 days a week. Brett Butler, thank you for the super chat. You ever consider going to the Texas Renaissance Festival in Todd, Mission, Texas, one of the biggest in the USA? Well, thank you for the super chat, and yeah, I'm open to going to other Renaissance festivals around the country. I'd not heard of that particular one. RC, thank you for the super chat. What region are you planning on hitting up for the upcoming haunt season? I've got a few leads. And I'm planning on doing the Louisville, Kentucky area. I've got some good connections there. I want to go out to Southern California. I want to ask about the 90s experience in Oakland, California. I've not heard of that. Woodland Lady, have you seen the movie Nomadland? I tried to start watching it, and then I got stopped for some reason. I don't want to live in a van. I got a family. Matthew Kent says, "You know, there's 2 new dinosaur plastic machines at Universal Florida." Oh, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, someone said they were gonna get the shark for me. I need to get a good hookup to get the new Molaramas when they go out. I didn't know they had dinosaurs there. All Molaramas are listed online. Yeah, I'd like the Molaramas from Universal, but it's, you know, a little further away. Yeah, I love the Gatorland Moldoramas. Moldomatics. If they're in Florida, they're called Moldomatics. MPS Smith is going to hit up Otherworld after seeing your visit. Tell them the Carpetbagger sent you. Colt Fox is how many miles ago? I'll check. I always forget to check. What's more last night? Ghost Town opening. I mean, they have some pretty grand plans. Turning into like a shopping area. We'll see. Whatever it does, it's gonna be a while, in a few years. Apple Valley Hillbilly Garden Toyland, how are you doing? It says, enjoyed today's vlog. Thanks for the slow motion skeleton Western Italian riding roller coasters. They won't let you film on the roller coasters. They'll let you film on the train. They won't let you film on the roller coasters. I've never been to Stonehenge because I've never been to the UK, but if I went to the UK, I would definitely go to Stonehenge. Why am I yawning? What I typically eat on the road? I do eat a lot of barbecue. Unfortunately, I eat a lot of fast food. I'm trying to do less of. Hello? I'm doing a live stream.
Hello, live stream.
Do you want to come in?
Does anything come for Anna?
What?
Does anything come for Anna on delivering stuff like shit for me? Why do you have so many nuts down here?
Because I like you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, like, do you have a package sent to our house or something?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Bruh, it says it was delivered. This has happened to me twice. Remember that lamp?
What was it?
A bathing suit?
I didn't get any ladies' bathing suit. Did you ask your mom?
Yeah.
Who delivered it?
FedEx should be.
I don't know.
Or maybe, like, regular mail. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I was interrupted there by my daughter. It's my favorite horror movie character. I don't know. No name. Thank you for the super chats. I found out that Meow Wolf just added a new feature. They got a decent indie band to do the music. You can find the music video for it. Search Marin's Dream. Well, I will do that. Thank you, No Name, and thank you for the super chat. I play Among Us. Which one is that? Is that the game with the little spacemen? I played it once or twice. Where you're a spaceman and you're trying to do space work. One of them's a secret murderer. And a car do I drive? I have a Chevy Equinox. Someone asked me a favorite horror movie character. I don't really like idolize horror movie characters. I know some people like feel certain connections to different horror killers. I don't necessarily feel a kinship with any horror murderers. Triangle Layla says Joe Dirt's such an underrated movie. It is. It's a way better movie than you'd think it is. MP Smith, thank you for the super chats. Thanks for your fun videos. Hit up Indie Scream Park on Halloween. No Names is Joe Dirt's a decent movie. The sequel wasn't that great. Oh, the sequel was bad. I don't even remember it very well, but I just remember I'm like, this is not good. Oh, I ever thought about getting a possum tattoo? My wife has a possum tattoo. Yeah, they did a weird. It was Joe Dirt 2. They did like a special release. It was like released exclusively on a some sort of like free streaming service app, and then it's not even on the app anymore. I went back to try to find it, and it's not even available on the app that it was like made as promotion for. So that's why I'm Jewish. I'm not Jewish, no. Think that was bad. Watch Titanic 2. Wait a minute, there's a Titanic 2. Would I recommend the Equinox? I think it's a great car, yeah. Titanic 2 is told from the iceberg's perspective. Eddie Martinez says, I've been to the Winchester House. Dolby Matt says, go borders. We need the Canadian-US border to open up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the situation is in Canada with COVID. Things are doing really good here in the United States. I mean, essentially the pandemic is over. As far as I think as it affects the average person's life. I mean, obviously people can still get sick, and then the virus is still out there, but it's not like it was before with the introduction of the vaccines. Like better hot or cold weather? That's hard to say. Everything's closed when it's cold, but hot can be really stressful. Do I really live in a bunker? I live in a bunker 348 nautical miles beneath the Earth's crust. Any plans to visit Holy Land? No, Holy Land's closed. To plan on visiting any haunted houses this summer? Most haunted houses aren't open in the summer. They're just open in the haunt season. What do I think of the USS North Carolina? It's really cool battleship tour. Jace Woolner says your tour of Michigan Dixie Highway was fun. Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing the Dixie Highway tour. Kevin Williams says, love your videos and glad the trolls don't bother me. Thank you. I mean, the trolls, they try to bother me. I just choose not to let them. What day do I send out postcards? I sent them out this month. I sent them out. Yeah, I sent them out yesterday. What's happening with that hyena head sculpt? Well, it's not a hyena. That's a human rat possum hybrid. Hillbilly houses. This is dull. Go find someone more interesting. Bird Warfield, thank you for the super chat. It says, hey, CB, thank you for sharing the picture I've drawn for you. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the artwork. When are you moving to Florida? Which one now? I'm not moving to Florida. I wouldn't mind living in Florida, but you know, I've got roots. Got roots set down here. Am I going to Georgia Aquarium Dragon Con night? I'm not sure that I'm going to Dragon Con. I've been mulling it for a while now. And it's really like there's no hotels. Like to get a hotel in the city is like $600 and a night. And then if you get something out of the city and you have to Uber in, that's going to be like $30, $40. and then another 30-40 bucks to get back to the hotel. So if I'm spending $700 in lodging and transportation a night, I'm not gonna make that money back with videos like at all. So I think I'm gonna have to pass it up this year. I just can't really justify how much money. Joy Blessed Life. Thank you for the super chats. Are you planning to go to Dollywood Summer Celebration June 25th through July 31st? I'm not sure. Thank you for the super chat though. Um, I don't know. I've got a lot of plans coming up. So I don't know when I'll be heading back to Dollywood. I'd like to see the drone show. That sounds fun, but I just don't know. Caitlin Allen says, "Have you made a map of placement?" Down on Planet Earth made a Google Map overlay that showed some of the places I've been. Ohio Pawpaw Festival, says Woodland Lady. A pawpaw eating? I don't know what a pawpaw is. Blocky Gamer, that's not a gamer. I mean, I play some games on my phone. I don't know if I'd call myself a gamer. I don't know if I'm willing to throw down with that label. Do I have a favorite amusement park, theme park? Hard to say. There's a lot that I enjoy. Alice says, "Hi from Indonesia." Well, hello. Kaylin Allen's ever been to Maggie Valley? Yeah, Maggie Valley is actually very close to where I live. And actually drove through there earlier today. Rob Troth says, "Pawpaw is North America's largest native tree fruit. The fruit has a wonderful creamy texture and a tropical flavor." Hillbilly House is North Carolina or South Carolina barbecue. Well, it depends what kind of North Carolina barbecue you're talking about. Vinegar, tomato, No name. Thank you again for the super chats. Michigan has a cheeseburger festival. Think about food festivals as like, how many cheeseburgers can you eat? Like, you go to a cheeseburger festival and then you eat a cheeseburger, maybe a second cheeseburger, and then you're like, well, I've eaten only 2 cheeseburgers and I'm full. I don't know, unless they're giving like selling little tiny cheeseburgers. Little itty bitty cheeseburgers, maybe like sliders. Wade Wells says, "What is your religion?" Now, I was always taught growing up that you didn't ask people about their religion. You didn't bring that up. That it was just something. They say, don't bring up religion or politics. Now, I'm okay, like, showing religious attractions here on this channel, but I don't like discussing my own personal beliefs because I don't think it's relevant. I think if I talked about my beliefs, it would just alienate people who disagree with me. Dad Joke Game Show, thank you for the super chat. Says, thanks for the entertainment, my man. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Dennis Ball. I've been to the Rushmore area. I have not been to the Judy Garland Museum in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Caitlin Allen says, did the owner tell you when the Magic Mansion will be open to the public? I know he's aiming for July 4th was the planned opening. Am I planning on going overseas one day? I think someday. I know different countries are still dealing with the pandemic in much different ways than we are here in America. I don't know why I'm saying we, because I'm not all American here. But I am in America, and COVID, we're in a good place. Finally getting to a good place with COVID. Skin Lilac says the South USA scares me. I don't know why it scares you. I live here. It doesn't scare me. Nahoob says you're visiting Amish church. There may be one coming up soon. Where did I get that monster mask from? Got it from Vincent Guanstini, who runs a special effects shop in Burbank, California. Prudence, you guys, I'm going back to the Lucha Libre Museum in Tijuana when the pandemic's over. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been keeping good track of where the pandemic is at in other countries. So I hope things are gonna be better for them soon. Wade Wells, do you like Big Red from Western Kentucky University? Yeah, the statue of Big Red was pretty amusing. Do I have any animatronics in my bunker? No animatronics here. That's something I need. I can't afford like an expensive animatronic, but maybe I'll go buy myself something from Spirit this year. Chad Baxter is watching from the shower. That's not safe. Don't bring your phone in the shower. Jay-Z says, let me buy that Joe Dirt man. No, that's my prized possession. Jerry Hodges says, when in Cedar Point, why didn't you show the museum? You're at the entrance of filming the swing set ride. Oh, I knew there was, I've filmed the museum before. And I was not seeing, I didn't remember where it was at. I didn't see the entrance to it. If I would have seen it, I would have gone in it. Is Joe Dirt on loan or is actually mine? It's mine to keep. I purchased him. He's mine, and I'll never part with him. My funeral, I want him put in my casket, and I want me left out of my casket. Do I want to sell my Bella blow mold? No. Dad joke camp shows when you go to sleep at night. Do you think about rides while drifting off? Mostly in my dreams. I have this recurring dreams where I'm seeing something really cool, but my camera won't work, won't film correctly, or I don't have it, or something like that. Have you ever seen Pink Floyd live? No, I certainly haven't. Eric the actor took me on a trip to the bank and back. Modest Jim says going to Vegas in July, planning on going to a Mega Mart. That's about any other attractions. Yeah, check out my videos from that trip. I went to a bunch of places, spent 10 days in Vegas, went to all these different attractions. Definitely drive over to Boulder City, Nevada, and check out Tom Devlin's Monster Museum. Petra the Rock. Thank you for the super chat. Carpetbagger, I appreciate your response about keeping your own faith personal, which I respect. I appreciate that you're not political either. Thank you. You know, I have strong political views. I have views on religion, but I just, you know, this channel's not here so I can shoot my mouth off and tell everyone that they should think like me. That's not why we're here. We're here to have fun. And if I was pushing some sort of political agenda, that would make things less fun. So we're not going to do that here. People of all religions, of all political backgrounds, are welcome on this channel to enjoy these videos. And I try not to make anyone feel alienated or like they don't belong here. Silly Wolfare, what I wanted to get out of live streams? Just live streams is a good way to connect with the people that watch my videos, be able to talk to people in real time that watch my videos and enjoy the same things that I do. And a lot of times, you know, people here in the live streams can give me a lot of good ideas on places that I can visit in the future. Would I go to Gathering of the Juggalos? Maybe. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, you don't want to alienate people, and people, feel alienated if you have strong political views. There's so many places. There's so many places on YouTube where you can hear people shoot their mouth off about politics that you don't need it when you come here. A lot of people asking about Halloween already. It's interesting. I ever live streamed on Twitch? No, I've never used Twitch. I don't even know how it works. I never even watched something on Twitch. Taylor Arms, is there a place I regretted going? No, I don't regret anything. If you go there and maybe it's not what you expected, at least now you know. Now you've been there. Calypso's Horde says, there should be something sad in your tone. Sometimes when you talk on video, like the behind the smile, are you doing okay? I'm a human being. I have things in my life that are great. I have things in my life that are challenging. A lot of people put an emphasis on being happy, but happy is not a state of being. Happiness is an emotion, and you can't just feel one emotion all the time. People have to run a gambit of emotions. So with that said, let's do our meditations, or mindfulness, if you will. If you want to close your eyes and breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And kind of sit in your chair and just wiggle your toes. Feel your toes on the ground. And don't think about anything except the feeling in your toes while you breathe in, breathe out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then just think about how your body feels sitting in the chair. Just concentrate on the feeling of your weight of your body on the chair. Think about the back of your head. Don't think about anything except for the back of your head and how it feels. Think about your face. Just think about how your face feels. while you're still breathing in and out, just open your eyes and take in the world around you. Think about your feet are touching the ground, how your body connects with the ground, and how the ground spreads out to form the planet Earth. All right. Hope everyone's feeling well after that. What happened to Angry Birds? Yeah, what happened to Angry Birds? I hate Angry Birds 2. I want to play Angry Birds 1, and it doesn't exist on this planet. Why did they take Angry Birds 1 off the App Store? See, Angry Birds 2, it has all these like dumb things. You can like buy power ups or get extra birds. But Angry Birds 1 was a true test of skill. Everyone got the same birds, and I spent a very long time 3-starring every level on Angry Birds because it was all about skill. Angry Birds 2, you just buy an extra bird or buy a bird bomb or something. But Angry Birds 1, if you had those 3 stars, you earned it. Bring back Angry Birds 1. Dag nabbit. Ready for she says all money with Angry Birds. Exactly. Because instead of just charging you like the $3 or $5 that they used to, they want you to pay and buy the DLC, the what do they call that? The in-app transfers. So you blow a bunch of money on. Yeah, Calypso says is very true. Plants vs Zombies versus any of the sequels. Yeah, I mean it's to me it's like a video game should just be a video game. Being able to like buy better things to make you better in a video game, it just takes away all the skill and everything. So yeah, I miss the days of Plants vs Zombies, Angry Birds, these games that were games. And I don't mind paying for them, but you can even I don't even mind paying a little more for them. But I hate the stuff with a bunch of like just trying to get you to but freemium. Yeah, that's it. I want you to buy a bunch of stuff instead. It's just I like games where you can just pay one price, but apparently, I think they make a lot more. They must make a lot more money off of freemium because there's probably a very small amount of people that will just blow a ton of money on those games. Wade Wells says they literally deleted every Angry Birds game and Angry Birds. Yeah, they were so good. Angry Birds was good. Angry Birds in Space was good. Angry Birds, what was that? Angry Birds Epic was good. So you're saying they're all gone? Yeah, that's a bummer. Games were so much better when they were games. I haven't seen the Angry Birds movie. All right, guys, we'll be getting off here in just a minute or two. If you have any final statements, final questions before we log off. No Name says that Emoji Movie was worse than Angry Birds movie. Not seen either one. Hemp Hill says any interesting cat cafes. I love cat cafes. Paul Stafford says I haven't missed a lot in Maine. No, Maine's far away, but I do love Maine. Favorite app game ever? Right now, I like saying Angry Birds 1. But Plants vs. Zombies is up there. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, everyone who was generous enough to give a super chat. Until next time, hashtag Team Balto. This one's in the bag. Kevin Williams, thank you for the super chat. As enjoyed, as always, stay safe. Well, thank you.